The apple did not fall far. I've explained to you previously why Harry's wife became a narcissist. She inherited a genetic predisposition to become a narcissist from either her mother or her father. And her childhood was one where she was exposed to a lack of control environment. Thus, she became a narcissist. Her narcissism formed as a coping mechanism for her. This narcissism now governs her interactions when it comes to other people, driving her through a variety of different manipulations, some benign, some malign, to control everybody that she interacts with, to draw fuel from certain individuals, character traits, and residual benefits. This is the overarching oversight that she has with regard to her behaviours, interactions, and conduct with other people. And it isn't too difficult to see that the apple did not fall far from the tree with regard to her mother, Doria Ragland. Hitherto, Doria maintained a fairly low profile. We saw her at the wedding in 2018. Indeed, she was the only member of the family that was allowed to attend the wedding event, standing out like a sore thumb as a consequence of being only that one family member. There was another red flag for those who cared to pay attention, namely the fact that the narcissist would only allow one family member to be there, which was a combination of asserting control over members of the family that were deemed to be too difficult to allow them to attend, and at the same time placing a greater prominence on people that she didn't really know, but because it made her look good. The likes of the Clooneys, for example, who didn't know why they were there because they didn't actually know her. Since then, glimpses of Doria have largely been confined to her being behind the camera when she's been filming and taking pictures of Harry's wife in and around the Monty Shit Show mansion, occasionally appearing in the background when she's been involved in her child-minding duties with regard to Archie and Lilibert. But in the course of this year, she has started to make more and more appearances. We saw her, of course, attending the Ms. Foundation event back in May, when she also found herself party to the near-catastrophic car chase. She's seen recently attending an event and being photographed with various famous people, for instance, with the Kardashians. She was seen at the Beyoncé concert last Friday, dressing up in silver like her daughter, and she's at it again, which demonstrates that, of course, as a narcissist herself, she also is governed by the necessity of seeking control, fuel, character traits, and residual benefits. For Doria, she did that so previously in a less obvious way. She wasn't reliant upon utilising a particularly wide public profile, unlike her more grasping daughter. But the recent conduct and behaviours of Doria Ragland show you just where, in effect, Harry's wife gets it from. And we have another example, courtesy of the Mail and Harriet Johnston, who explains that Harry's wife's mother, Doria Ragland, joins friends at star-studded Beyoncé concert after attending with the Duchess and Prince Harry. Yes, as you know from immediate parts passim, Harry's wife, as part of her desperation to demonstrate that she belongs with the A-list, turned up at another Beyoncé concert. Not content with being filmed by a sugar, shimmying her wasp-attacked backside in a box, but realising that she was some distance away from the A-list, she had another bite at the cherry, and this time sought to hang out with the A-listers. But not content with her daughter just doing so, Harry's wife's mother has been at it as well, demonstrating her own narcissistic credentials. As the Mail reports, Harry's wife's mother, Doria Ragland, partied the night away as she joined friends at Beyoncé's 42nd birthday concert, days after attending the gig with the Duchess. The mother of one, 67, opted for a smart black tank top with silver jewellery as she joined a group of girlfriends at the concert at the SoFi Stadium this week. In a video posted on Instagram by lawyer Gina Zapanta, Doria could be seen sitting in a private box at the gig where she nodded her head and danced along with Beyoncé. There were a number of celebrities at the concert this week, including Doria's daughter Harry's wife, who partied apparently with Katy Perry, the Kardashians, Lizzo, Chris Rock, Adele, the Biebers, and a host of other stars. Doria's attendance comes after a busy week for the mother of one, who also attended Beyoncé's Friday night concert with Harry's wife and Prince Harry. In the video posted by Gina, a lawyer who is believed to be friends with Doria, Harry's wife's mother could be seen enjoying the event in a VIP box with the group of girlfriends. So, daughter like mother is a ligger, turning up off the back of other people, that moth drawn to other people's flames. She danced along to songs as well as posing for snaps within the group, despite the fact it was her second time in days seeing the concert. Doria has kept a resolutely low profile throughout her daughter's elevation to royal status and the subsequent move to America. Now, even though she's kept a lower profile, she will, of course, have her own fuel matrix over people that she asserts control and draws fuel from. It's just not as extensive as her daughter's. But in recent weeks, she has stepped out in Hollywood at a number of events. Last week, she attended the This Is About Humanity's 5th annual soiree in Los Angeles. She was joined by her friend Gina, as well as a host of other celebrities whom she posed with, including Kris Jenner and her A-list daughter Kim Kardashian. Notice how Harry's wife's mother is also now reveling in this status of being seen with famous people. What's Harry's wife's mother famous for? Being the mother of Harry's wife, who's only famous because she married a prince. Doria is apparently a yoga instructor, and I think at some point a social worker. Again, no amazing talent or ability, yet here she is, lapping it all up, drinking up all of the delicious fuel as a consequence of engaging in the very behaviour that her daughter does, turning up to events, hanging around, and piggybacking off other people who are much more successful and talented. It's little wonder that Harry's wife behaves the way that she does, because her mother is exactly the same. Previously, she has kept a lower profile, probably as a consequence of the diktats that her daughter has ordered. But now, she is seeking to assert control over a greater number of people by turning up at more events, demonstrating how the pair of them are so similar. Narcissists that seek to do well off the back of other people, parasitic in the way that they approach things, leveraging the contacts that they have, which are simply as a consequence of who the husband, who the son-in-law is. Not able to do anything amazing or brilliant or interesting themselves, but once again, turning up, appearing, being there. Undoubtedly, Doria is tempted by the celebrity lifestyle herself. What's she known for? Has she invented anything? No. Has she created a brilliant company? No. Has she written some fantastic books? No. But you watch, it won't be long before she starts to suggest that she's got a book in her that everybody should read. Maybe it's Doria's Guide to Vanishing for 10 years and not really knowing where you can go, or where you actually went. Perhaps she's going to advise people on deep disappearances. But the fact is, the way that she's now behaving, where she's drinking in the fuel from these public appearances, turning up as a ligger off the back of other people, just shows you where Harry's wife got it from, and that the apple did not fall far from the tree. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.